About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that gets down for a base hit. And a man aboard. Luis Ariz stands in. And a foul ball. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Turner runs. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Liner snagged at first. 2 outs, base is empty. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And he chases that one. And that will end the inning. Back at Truist Park, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Jesus Luzardo. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Hard ground ball, base down. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. Snap throw down to second. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking.
He's in there. Safe, getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there. Acuna gets his lead at first with nobody out. Another throw over.
Safe,
he's almost caught him, but he's back in time. Acuna runs, puts a bunt down. In time to Bone. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Acuna coming home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
Michael Harris the second.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Ball.
The 1-2. And that's counted away. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. On the ground. All these. Tosses to first. One out in the second. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's two away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. This to third. Riley fires to first, and that is the inning. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting seventh.
Here comes. Austin Riley. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Alex McFarland.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Ball.
Duvall gets his lead at first, nobody out. Quick toss to first, back to first, and he's safe.
Yeah, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that. Runner takes off, bunting, and he pops it up. He makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Mike Yastrzemski up here. In the air, left field. And that's the third out. Back at Truist Park. New inning getting started. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 1-1.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's JT Realmuto.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 2.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now at the plate, Justin Crawford. Snap throw. And at first, one away. Little chopper rolls foul.
Ball, that's low.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Ball inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Good job to fight that one off.
We've seen him struggle with pitch selection today, and they've swung at pitches out of the zone too many times already.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jim Jarvis.
Number 74.
And a swing and a miss. That one's upstairs, ball 1. McFarland, a 6'3" righty, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round
Ball
in
2.
2022. The 2-1. And that
Ball.
one missing
Bam.
low. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right
that's
side. And that's just foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Hard hit. Knocks it down. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Up next for the
2 down,
Phillies,
base is empty.
catcher,
And now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Deal 1. Swings through that one.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Misses
Inside, ball 1.
And the count 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That's whipped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Quick move to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Baldwin leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. On to the 4th, Luis Arias stands in for the Phillies.
Aye!
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Olsen steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. His first at bat was a strikeout.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Harper, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him in the mound. And here comes Alec Bohm. He popped out his first time. Late swing fouled off. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the dirt, blocked. Sale and a 1-2. On the ground to short, the flip, and they get the out. Bottom 4, now in for the Braves. Ozzie Albies. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crawford makes his way towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next to hit, Michael Harris II. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. Marsh running hard. pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Mauricio Dubon.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Phils definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That's to third. Throw on to Olsen, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. This is Bryson Stott. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Dropping a drag bunt there. I love it.
1 down. Here comes Real Muto. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Pitch out, but no action. And a ground ball to first, and it's just foul. That was close. 1 down, Phillies down a run. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. Went down on strikes his first time through. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Throw on to Olsen, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And that's down, a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That's inside.
Yastrzemski stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Trying to move him over here. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Jim Jarvis next up for the Braves. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
A base hit. Here comes Riley. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him out at that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tim Mesa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Acuna. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run blast. and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. In the air to left center. Crawford on the move. And there's 2 down. Here is Matt Olson.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. That catches the corner.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for them to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That misses. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Caught the rundown now. And that keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And foul ball. That's the 3rd. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back at Truist Park, top 6. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. First offering, foul tip, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olson. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. This one in the air, center field. Harris coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. High fly ball, right field. Acuna settles under this one, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II.
Late swing, foul to the left. Harris, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. In the air, center field. Crawford settles underneath it, and there's 1 down. Now the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Swinging a foul out of play. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball line to center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Braves. Third baseman,
Here's Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And it's fouled away. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is gone! A two-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Jonathan Bowler comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Perfect.
And now Jim Jarvis.
Ball inside.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run scores all the way from first. And now a wide throw to third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One away with a runner at third. Here in the bottom of the sixth. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball, left side. Way up the line, and the run scores. Man at first with one gone. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Drake Baldwin. And that one fouled off. Acuna runs. Lined, and that's a base hit. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ball, that's outside.
One down, runners at second and third. On a line, base hit, one run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 10-0.